Question 61. Which service allows an organization to bring their own licensing on host hardware that is physically isolated from other AWS accounts? Now the options are: Option 1, EC2 Dedicated Host; Option 2, EC2 Spot Instances; Option 3, EC2 Reserved Instances; Option 4, EC2 Dedicated Instances. And the correct answer is Option 1, EC2 Dedicated Host. Explanation: An Amazon EC2 dedicated host is a physical server with EC2 instance capacity fully dedicated to your use. Dedicated hosts allow you to use your existing per socket, per core, or per VM software licenses, including Windows Server, Microsoft SQL Server, SUSE, Linux Enterprise Server, and so on. EC2 dedicated host is the correct answer. EC2 dedicated instances is incorrect. Dedicated instances are Amazon EC2 instances that run in a VPC on hardware that's dedicated to a single customer. Bring your own licensing (BYOL) is not supported for dedicated instances. EC2 spot instances is incorrect. Spot instances allow you to bid in the marketplace for EC2 instances to reduce cost. They do not allow BYOL. EC2 reserved instances is incorrect. Reserved instances allow you to reduce on-demand price by up to 70% by committing to a 1 or 3-year term. Question 62. Which AWS service can be used to prepare and load data for analytics using an extract, transform, and load ETL process? Now the options are: Option 1, Amazon EMR; Option 2, AWS Glue; Option 3, Amazon Athena; Option 4, AWS Lambda. And the correct answer is Option 2, AWS Glue. Explanation: AWS Glue is a fully managed extract, transform, and load ETL service that makes it easy for customers to prepare and load their data for analytics. You can point AWS Glue to data stored on AWS, and AWS Glue discovers the data and stores the associated metadata, that is table, definition, and schema, in the AWS Glue data catalog. Once cataloged, the data is immediately searchable, queryable, and available for ETL. AWS Glue is the correct answer. AWS Lambda is incorrect. AWS Lambda is a serverless application that runs code as functions in response to events. Amazon EMR is incorrect. Amazon Elastic Maps Reduce EMR provides a managed Hadoop framework that makes it easy, fast, and cost-effective to process vast amounts of data across dynamically scalable Amazon EC2 instances. Amazon Athena is incorrect. Amazon Athena is an interactive query service that makes it easy to analyze data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Question 63. What offerings are included in the Amazon Lightsail product set? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, Managed MySQL Database; Option 2, NoSQL Database; Option 3, Virtual Private Server; Option 4, Serverless Functions; Option 5, Object Storage. And the correct answer is Option 1, Managed MySQL Database, and Option 3, Virtual Private Server. Explanation: Amazon Lightsail provides an easy, low-cost way to consume cloud services without needing the skill set for using VPC resources. The product set includes virtual private servers instances, managed MySQL databases, HA storage, and load balancing. You can connect to other AWS services such as S3, DynamoDB, and CloudFront. However, these are not part of the Lightsail product range. Virtual private server is a correct answer. Managed MySQL database is also a correct answer. NoSQL database is incorrect. Object storage is incorrect. Serverless functions is incorrect. Question 64. What information must be entered into the AWS TCO calculator? Now the options are: Option 1, the number of applications in your company; Option 2, the number of servers in your company; Option 3, the number of end users in your company; Option 4, the number of storage systems in your company. And the correct answer is Option 2, the number of servers in your company. Explanation: The TCO calculator asks for the number of servers, physical or VMS, you are running on premises. You also need to supply the resource information, CPU and RAM, and specify whether the server is a DB or non-DB. Use this new calculator to compare the cost of your applications in an on-premises or traditional hosting environment to AWS. Describe your on-premises or hosting environment configuration to produce a detailed cost comparison with AWS. The number of servers in your company is the correct answer. The number of end users in your company is incorrect. You do not need to supply the number of end users. The number of applications in your company is incorrect. You do not need to supply the number of applications. The number of storage systems in your company is incorrect. You don't need to specify the number of storage systems. You just need to specify the raw capacity. Question 65. Under the AWS shared responsibility model, which of the following is the customer not responsible for? Now the options are: Option 1. Applying encryption to data stored on an EBS volume. Option 2. Applying bucket policies to share Amazon S3 data. Option 3. Installing firmware updates on host servers. Option 4. Adding firewall rules to security groups and network ACLs. And the correct answer is option 3. Installing firmware updates on host servers. Explanation: AWS customers are not responsible for installing firmware updates on the underlying infrastructure. AWS customers must protect their AWS services through policies, encryption, and firewall rules. Installing firmware updates on host servers is the correct answer. Adding firewall rules to security groups and network ACLs is incorrect, as this is a customer responsibility. Applying encryption to data stored on an EBS volume is incorrect, as this is a customer responsibility. Applying bucket policies to share Amazon S3 data is incorrect, as this is a customer responsibility. Question 66. Which AWS components aid in the construction of fault-tolerant applications? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1. AMIs. Option 2. Block device mappings. Option 3. Tags. Option 4. Elastic IP addresses. Option 5. ARNS. And the correct answer is option 1. AMIs and option 4. Elastic IP addresses. Explanation: Elastic IP addresses can be easily remapped between EC2 instances in the event of a failure. Amazon Machine Images AMIs can be used to quickly launch replacement instances when there is a failure. Amazon Resource Names ARNs, tags, and block device mappings don't really help with fault tolerance. Elastic IP addresses is a correct answer. AMIs is also a correct answer. ARNS is incorrect. Tags is incorrect. Block device mappings is incorrect. Question 67. What are the benefits of using IAM roles for applications that run on EC2 instances? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1. Easier to configure than using storing access keys within the EC2 instance. Option 2. It is easier to manage IAM roles. Option 3. Role credentials are permanent. Option 4. Can apply multiple roles to a single instance. Option 5. More secure than storing access keys within applications. And the correct answer is option 2. It is easier to manage IAM roles. And option 5. More secure than storing access keys within applications. Explanation: Using IAM roles instead of storing credentials within EC2 instances is more secure. It is also easier to manage roles. More secure than storing access keys within applications is the correct answer. It is easier to manage IAM roles is the correct answer. Easier to configure than using storing access keys within the EC2 instance is incorrect. It is not easier to configure as there are extra steps that need to be completed. Can apply multiple roles to a single instance is incorrect. You cannot apply multiple roles to a single instance. Role credentials are permanent is incorrect. Role credentials are temporary, not permanent, and are rotated automatically. Question 68. Which of the following constitute the 5 pillars for the AWS well-architected framework? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1. Performance efficiency and cost optimization. Option 2. Cost prioritization and cost optimization. Option 3. Data consistency and cost optimization. Option 4. Operational excellence, elasticity, and scalability. Option 5. Operational excellence, security, and reliability. And the correct answer is option 1. Performance efficiency and cost optimization. And option 5, operational excellence, security, and reliability. Explanation. The five pillars of the AWS well architected framework are operational excellence, security, reliability, performance efficiency, and cost optimization. Question 69. What are two benefits of using AWS Lambda? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, integrated snapshots. Option 2, continuous scaling, scale out. Option 3, open source software. Option 4, no servers to manage. Option 5, flexible operating system choices. And the correct answer is option 2, continuous scaling, and option 4, no servers to manage. Explanation. With AWS Lambda, you don't have any servers to manage serverless. Lambda functions scale out rather than uprunning multiple invocations of the function in parallel. No servers to manage is the correct answer. Continuous scaling scale out is also a correct answer. Integrated snapshots is incorrect. You do not have integrated snapshots or any persistent storage with Lambda. Flexible operating system choices is incorrect. You do not manage the operating system on which the functions run, so have no choice of software. Open source software is incorrect. Lambda is AWS proprietary, not open source. Question 70. Which AWS service lets connected devices easily and securely interact with cloud applications and other devices? Now the options are: Option 1, AWS Server Migration Service SMS. Option 2, AWS Directory Service. Option 3, Amazon Workspaces. Option 4, AWS IoT Core. And the correct answer is option 4, AWS IoT Core. Explanation. AWS IoT Core is a managed cloud service that lets connected devices easily and securely interact with cloud applications and other devices. AWS IoT Core can support billions of devices and trillions of messages, and can process and route those messages to AWS endpoints and to other devices reliably and securely. AWS IoT Core is the correct answer. AWS Directory Service is incorrect. AWS Directory Service for Microsoft Active Directory, also known as AWS Managed Microsoft AD, enables your directory-aware workloads and AWS resources to use Managed Active Directory in the AWS cloud. Amazon Workspaces is incorrect. Amazon Workspaces is a managed secure cloud desktop service. AWS Server Migration Service SMS is incorrect. AWS Server Migration Service SMS is an agentless service which makes it easier and faster for you to migrate thousands of on-premises workloads to AWS. Question 71. Which AWS security service provides a firewall at the subnet level within a VPC? Now the options are: Option 1, Security Group. Option 2, Network Access Control List. Option 3, IAM Policy. Option 4, Bucket Policy. And the correct answer is option 2, Network Access Control List. Explanation. A network ACL is a firewall that is associated with a subnet within your VPC. It is used to filter the network traffic that enters and exits the subnet. Network Access Control List is the correct answer. Security Group is incorrect. A security group is a firewall that is associated with an EC2 instances, not the subnet. Security groups control the traffic, the inbound and outbound network traffic from or to the instance. IAM policy is incorrect. An IAM policy is used to assign permissions to users and roles. Bucket policy is incorrect. A bucket policy is used with Amazon S3 buckets to control access. Question 72. How can a company connect from their on-premises network to VPCs in multiple regions using private connections? Now the options are: Option 1, AWS Managed VPN. Option 2, Amazon CloudFront. Option 3, inter-region VPC peering. Option 4, AWS Direct Connect Gateway. And the correct answer is option 4, AWS Direct Connect Gateway. Explanation. You can use an AWS Direct Connect Gateway to connect your AWS Direct Connect connection over a private virtual interface to one or more VPCs in your account that are located in the same or different regions. AWS Direct Connect Gateway is the correct answer. AWS Managed VPN is incorrect. AWS Managed VPN uses the public internet and is therefore not a private connection. Amazon CloudFront is incorrect. Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network used for caching data. End-to-reason VPC peering is incorrect. End-to-reason VPC peering does not help you to connect from an on-premise network. Question 73. What is the name of the AWS Managed Docker Registry service used by the Amazon Elastic Container Service (ECS)? Now, the options are: Option 1, Docker Image Repository. Option 2, ECS Container Registry. Option 3, Elastic Container Registry. Option 4, Docker Container Registry. And the correct answer is option 3, Elastic Container Registry. Explanation: Amazon Elastic Container Registry (ECR) is a fully managed Docker container registry that makes it easy for developers to store, manage, and deploy Docker container images. Amazon ECR is integrated with Amazon Elastic Container Service (ECS). Amazon ECR eliminates the need to operate your own container repositories or worry about scaling the underlying infrastructure. Elastic Container Registry is the correct answer. ECS Container Registry is incorrect, as this is the wrong name. Docker Container Registry is incorrect, as this is not an AWS registry. Docker Image Repository is incorrect, as this is not an AWS registry. Question 74. A company has deployed several relational databases on Amazon RDS. Every month, the database software vendor releases new security patches that need to be applied to the database. What is the most efficient way to apply the security patches? Now the options are: Option 1. Use AWS System Manager to automate database patching according to a schedule. Option 2. In AWS Config, configure a rule for the instances and the required patch level. Option 3. Enable automatic patching for the instances using the Amazon RDS console. Option 4. Connect to each database instance on a monthly basis and download and apply the necessary security patches from the vendor. And the correct answer is option 3. Enable automatic patching for the instances using the Amazon RDS console. Explanation: Periodically, Amazon RDS performs maintenance on Amazon RDS resources. Maintenance most often involves updates to the DTB instances, underlying hardware, underlying operating system OS, or database engine version. Updates to the operating system most often occur for security issues and should be done as soon as possible. Required patching is automatically scheduled only for patches that are related to security and instance reliability. Such patching occurs infrequently, typically once every few months, and seldom requires more than a fraction of your maintenance window. All you need to do to get enable patching is specify the maintenance window in while the patching will take place. This can be done at instance creation time or at any time afterwards. Enable automatic patching for the instances using the Amazon RDS console is the correct answer. Connect to each database instance on a monthly basis and download and apply the necessary security patches from the vendor is incorrect. Amazon RDS is a managed service and you do not need to do this manually. In AWS Config, configure a rule for the instances and the required patch level is incorrect. This service is used for auditing and evaluating resource configurations. Use AWS System Manager to automate database patching according to a schedule is incorrect. Systems Manager can be used to manage EC2 instances, but it cannot be used to patch RDS instances. Question 75. Which of the following statements is correct about Amazon S3 cross-region replication? Now, the options are: Option 1. The source S3 bucket owner must have the source and destination AWS regions disabled for their account. Option 2. Both source and destination S3 buckets must have versioning disabled. Option 3. S3 buckets configured for cross-region replication can be owned by a single AWS account or by different accounts. Option 4. The source and destination S3 buckets cannot be in different AWS regions. And the correct answer is option 3. S3 buckets configured for cross-region replication can be owned by a single AWS account or by different accounts. Explanation: Replication enables automatic, asynchronous copying of objects across Amazon S3 buckets. Buckets that are configured for object replication can be owned by the same AWS account or by different accounts. You can copy objects between different AWS regions or within the same region. Both source and destination buckets must have versioning enabled. The source bucket owner must have the source and destination AWS regions enabled. for their account. The destination bucket owner must have the destination region enabled for their account. S3 buckets configured for cross-region replication can be owned by a single AWS account or by different accounts is the correct answer. Both source and destination S3 buckets must have versioning disabled is incorrect. The source and destination S3 buckets cannot be in different AWS regions is incorrect. The source S3 bucket owner must have the source and destination AWS regions disabled for their account is incorrect.
Thanks for watching. Buy our AWS certified Cloud Practitioner CLF-C01 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.